退避三舍
In the ancient kingdom of Jin, there was a wise and benevolent ruler named Duke Wen. He was known not only for his strategic brilliance, but also for his deep sense of justice and desire for peace. His reign was marked by prosperity and stability, and he was respected by both his subjects and his neighboring states. One day, a conflict arose between the kingdom of Jin and the neighboring state of Chu. Tensions were high, and it seemed that war was inevitable. The armies of Chu, led by their formidable general, advanced toward the borders of Jin. Duke Wen, understanding the devastating consequences of war, sought a peaceful resolution. He declared that the kingdom of Jin would retreat 3 Shi, a measure of distance, to avoid the conflict and show their commitment to peace. The generals and soldiers of Jin were initially perplexed by Duke Wen's decision. They saw it as a sign of weakness and feared that it would embolden their enemies. However, Duke Wen stood firm in his resolve, explaining that true strength lies not in aggression, but in the wisdom to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. He believed that by demonstrating a willingness to retreat, he could open the door to diplomatic negotiations and prevent the loss of innocent lives. As the armies of Jin retreated, the general of Chu was taken aback by this unexpected move. He had anticipated a fierce battle and was now faced with a dilemma. Seeing the restraint and wisdom in Duke Wen's actions, the general of Chu began to question the righteousness of their aggression. He realized that Duke Wen's decision to retreat was not an act of cowardice, but a powerful statement of peace and humanity. Moved by Duke Wen's example, the general of Chu proposed a truce and initiated diplomatic talks. The 2 states eventually reached an agreement, and the threat of war was averted. The story of Duke Wen's strategic retreat spread far and wide, giving rise to the idiom, retreating to avoid conflict. This phrase came to symbolize the importance of wisdom and restraint in the face of potential conflict. Duke Wen's story teaches us that sometimes the most courageous act is to take a step back and seek peace, even when it seems counterintuitive. Through his example, we learn the value of strategic retreat and the power of diplomacy in resolving disputes. Please like and subscribe my channel for more great Chinese story.